An historic moment Thursday night as U.S. senators passed a bipartisan bill to address gun violence. It's the first major federal gun safety legislation passed since 1994. That vote cleared the way for the bill to pass through the Democrat-controlled House. President Biden said he would sign it into law. The bill would enhance background checks for gun buyers between 18 and 21 years old. It also provides funding for states to enact red flag laws that allow firearms to be temporarily confiscated from people deemed dangerous. The funding can also be used for other crisis intervention programs like mental health courts. The bill includes more funding for mental health and school safety programs, and it closes the so-called boyfriend loophole, expanding federal law that prohibits domestic abusers from buying guns to include dating partners. Texas Senator John Cornyn helped lead efforts to reach that bipartisan deal.
I don't believe in doing nothing in the face of what we saw in Uvalde and we've seen in far too many communities. Doing nothing is an abdication of our responsibility as representatives of the American people here in the United States Senate.
The bill divided the state's two senators. Republican Ted Cruz voted no.
After every one of these, the call comes out, do something. I agree, do something, but do something that works. Do something that will stop these crimes. This bill ain't that.
After the Senate vote, the bill quickly moved to the House. Congressman Tony Gonzalez, a Republican from Uvalde, made news when he said he would cross party lines and vote for the bill. Gonzalez made the announcement in a Twitter post with a personal story. He wrote, quote, "I am a survivor of domestic abuse," saying his stepfather abused both him and his mother. He described how one night when he was 5 years old, his stepfather shoved a shotgun into his mother's mouth. Gonzalez then posted, quote, "As a congressman, it's my duty to pass laws that never infringe on the Constitution while protecting the lives of the innocent," adding that he would vote yes on the bipartisan Safer Communities Act. He was only one of 14 Republicans to support the legislation.
New details cast more blame at the embattled Uvalde School's police chief as he appears at the Capitol behind closed doors. But is that the full picture? We talked to a state senator who is suing DPS in the name of transparency. And the push to harden schools to protect against mass shootings. Lawmakers have done this before. How their plans could be different after the tragedy in Uvalde.